Hey everyone, Beauty by Leon here for another Makeup Monday to make up for it being Monday. Today I'm going to show you my really quick and easy 5-minute routine. So if I have like no time in the morning or I want to look like a step up from completely homeless, this is what I do. So it's really fast and helps me feel really put together without trying super hard. I didn't do an intro with makeup on already because I wanted it to be authentic. I always say like please start your makeup with a clean slate, like wash your face first. Your makeup goes on way better. It's just better for you. So do it, but even at the very least, I at least like rinse my face with water. Just like while after I brush my teeth, I'm just like, okay. If I am like desperate and I want to wash my face, but I'm like crunched for time, here's what I do. Sephora has these awesome like cleansing milk and cleansing waters. So I have the rose one today. They're really cheap. I think they're maybe like $5. So just like a little bit of something to help start with a clean slate here. And then I like it because it's a cleansing milk, it's hydrating anyway, so I don't feel like my skin is just like desperate for moisturizer after. I have like this like deluxe sample of Pixie Glow Tonic Exfoliating Toner, and it's like really rosy, so it kind of matches the cleansing milk I just used. So I need more of this anyway, but it's like crazy because it does feel like it's exfoliating your face as you like rub it around on a cotton ball. So it doesn't hurt, but you do feel like a little bit of like a, oh, that's like brushing up against my skin. So I don't know how they developed a liquid to do that, but I love it because, you know, it's a toner, good for the pores, but also good for before applying makeup because it gets some of the dead off. Then you look at your like cotton swab and then there's like crap on it and you're like, wow, I didn't even know. All we're gonna use for this look today, just a couple of the bare essentials. So foundation or concealer, I've got Shape Tape. I'm doing lip plumper or gloss or whatever you want to do, and then I've got some mascara and then some eyebrow crap. So sometimes if I'm like super desperate and super in a rush, I'll literally just take my foundation brush from the day before and just like rub around the excess. Like let's see, yeah, like there's a little bit, and so I always focus on the center of your face, like start there, and then that honestly just kind of helps buff out imperfections. And then I go around. I usually, if I break out, it's usually on my cheeks these days. I literally could just run with this and call it good, just because it buffs out just a tiny bit and helps me feel like I don't look like I'm dead or like my pores are ginormous. But if you want to do a little something, I use a foundation that's a little too light. I have Shape Tape and light sand. I'm really more of a light medium sand. But the idea with using a foundation that's a little too light, it looks like a natural highlight a little bit without taking time to highlight your face. So we're just doing like a little baby strobe. So I'm just dabbing it around. So it's like a little strobe, a little natural looking highlight that's also just gives us a little coverage. So I always start in the middle and blend out, which is like the proper way to apply foundation anyway. Cool, this brush is shedding, that looks really cute. And it's also a good use of a foundation that's too light. Like I bought this not knowing it was too light. I don't know why. I like know I'm not this color. I don't even remember that thought process. Because it's just a tiny bit, I don't feel like I need to set it, but if you have really oily skin, maybe you should just put a little powder on. I freaking love ABH Clear Gel, but this is like basically empty. I don't even think it's gonna do anything, so I'll show you this really cool trick. I mean, it's like combing them, but it's not really gluing them like I want them to. Now they have the tinted gel, and I can't decide if I want to get a clear gel or try the tinted gel, so let me know if you've tried the tinted gel and if you like it, because maybe I'll get that next. Here's what I do. I never use hairspray for my hair, so I'm gonna use it for my eyebrows. I just opened a bottle of it, because this pump is broken anyway, so at least I'm getting something out of it. And I'm dipping, you probably want to use a clean one. I'm literally using the gel one, so that's not good. So now when you brush them, it'll stay there. I actually forgot to fill these in first. It's probably what I should have done first. And if this is not your thing, just comb them and call it. I am a fan of this bushy thing that people are doing these days, just because it's really easy. Up to you. Make your lazy routine all yours. Ugh, I hate this eyebrow. It grows so differently, so it just doesn't want to like brush up like the other one like at all. Ugh, sisters not twins, fine. This is like the evil stepsister then, if that's what eyebrows are. So then what I didn't do is, right now you can use dip brow or whatever you've got. I just have It Cosmetics brow powder, and I will literally just put a line underneath my brow like this. A really like lazy line. It gives me just a tiny bit of definition on the bottom of my brow, and then I just like buff it upward, and then I'm done. So it just gives me a little bit of thickness. Lately I've stopped doing this. I've just gone back to like a perfect looking dip brow looking brow. I like it. You know, an oldie but goodie. A little something like this. Mascara. This one's running out. I have Gifted by Tarte, so I feel like I have to work a little harder to get it to go on my lashes. I also think I'll do like a 20-minute routine, because if I do have a hair more time, I will do actual highlighter. I'll contour just a little bit. I'll contour my eyes a little bit just instead of putting on eyeshadow. I always wonder how long it takes for like the big tubers to do like a full face, really, because I mean, it's like you think, you know, they know what they're doing, they're good at their stuff, so does that mean that it's like faster, or do they still take time? Because I feel like to get a look that I want that's like original and not just like a quick everyday something, like it's a couple hours. Also, another tip, I guess, I don't think I really did it, but if you want your eyelashes to look more natural with mascara, I mean, I always, you know, go like this on top of, so you know, you go underneath a few times and then you go above a few times. I think everyone does that, right? But if you just stay underneath, it doesn't clump as easily and then it looks more natural. But if I like want like really natural looking lashes, I'll just do this and not go like over. Does that make sense, or did I just beat that to death? I'll play back and find out. Okay. The last thing I do is I just pick a lip gloss or a tinted whatever. Right now I'm just doing a lip plumper because I feel like it gives me a little more oomph. Now I feel like less of a trash can. So that's it. Really simple, really quick. If you don't have time, that's just like a few places that I hit in the morning and you're probably thinking like that's just what I do normally anyway. But when you're used to doing a full face every day, this is a really easy, like, crap I'm late look. Thank you for tuning in. I am going to put on a sweatshirt and leave to run errands and stuff. So thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.